Because when I saw Jill Scott was on there, I about fell to my knees. Hey you guys, so I am getting ready for my cousin's wedding, and I realized I haven't done a chit chat or like a get ready with me in a little bit of time. Like, it's been quite a bit of time, so I decided to go ahead and do that while I get ready for her big event. So I've already, prepped and primed and everything, so I'm gonna get straight into it. So how y'all doing? How y'all been? What's going on in y'all's life? But can we talk about what's going on in the world? Like, in the month of September, look how many people we lost. What's going on? Marvin Gaye said it I don't know how many times. What's going on? And we still got stuff going on. We got port strikes, and people did clearly not learn from COVID. I went to the grocery store literally the day after they announced that port strike, and it was like no toilet paper, no canned goods, no water, no paper towels. I was like, y'all learned absolutely nothing about panicking, clearly. Not to feed into the shenanigans, but this whole Diddy case is bringing out so many people. The list keeps increasing. I'm like, are these actual people on here, or is like some of this added because people are just like want to get views and stuff? Because when I saw Jill Scott was on there, I about fell to my knees. Y'all, my eyebrow like doesn't want to be filled in. I don't know what's going on. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say I do like the feathered brow look, and it's hit or miss for me. Please don't do that, I'm begging you. Because what is this? Hello? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna scrub it. I think part of the reason why that eyebrow, like the feathered look, didn't come out how I wanted it to is, one, it's been a little while since I've like done my eyebrows. We don't know which direction to go. There's a clear difference in my eyebrows. I saw this like winged eyeliner look, and I want to try it because it's very subtle. We're not outdoing the bride here, and so I just want to do a neutral brown winged liner. So accidentally, when I went to Maxwell and Jasmine Sullivan's concert, I accidentally did like some really thin brows. Well, they were thin for me, and I don't know how I feel about it yet. I think like it fit my face, but it didn't fit my face. So if y'all see me and y'all are like, why are her eyebrows so thin? Like, her face is too big for that. You know what? You're right. I agree with you. But I accidentally did my eyebrows too thin. So that's why we are working with what we've got. I did this blonde at the suggestion of a friend, and let me tell you guys, I was a little concerned when we first started this process. I really was. But I think this is like my favorite hair color, also my favorite wig. It makes me want to like dye my hair, and I know that I don't need to do that because my natural hair will suffer damage. Speaking of foundation, why are the makeup companies like, why are some of these makeup companies stooping so low to make money? Like, let's talk about that. I was watching a TikToker, and she was saying like, oh, this is nothing new. Like, they typically do this just so people that can, like go and buy their product at the expense of black people, at the expense of black women. Because at the end of the day, like, that girl was torn to pieces by people who didn't even know what they were talking about or knew what they were talking about and were just trying to be pick-me's. As marketing, why can't y'all find something else to do? Find something else to do. Find another way to make money. If we gotta find all these different ways to make money and stay afloat, I'm sure that y'all can. And I get it. Sometimes you want to try something new, but like, let's be real here. So I have to hurry up because I told myself I was going to leave the house at 2:15, and it is now 1:52. I don't know if y'all like drink kombucha or whatnot, but I had one brand that I specifically was like crazy about. It was really good. It worked for me. It wasn't like too expensive, and I liked it. But that brand Olipop and whatever the other one is, like, I'm not saying it's not for me. There have been times where like I pick it up and I'm like, okay, this will suffice. but like on a day-to-day basis, I just need more than a can, and I don't really like that can taste. And like all these brands are like under fire for all this stuff, like because it's not real kombucha or something like that. I'm like, can we just please go back? Like go back to when I was a freshman in college and I was just finding out about kombucha, because that was the real stuff. There's so much going on. Genetically modified food. I'm just trying to make it day by day, trying to eat healthy, but clearly healthy does not want to cooperate, because ain't no way lettuce and tomatoes and whatever else is like, I just can't believe it. Everybody's like, oh, the solution is grow your own food. Some of us are not gifted in the area of gardening. Not everybody could be Farmer Brown. It's the truth. I can't get out there and like be Farmer Brown, because that's just not the way God made me. Okay, God made me one of those ones to go in the grocery store, pick whatever I need, and go on about my life. So I didn't buy like this winter dress, but the dress is long sleeved. Just from looking at it, I think it's at least a little versatile, where I can be like, okay, it's in a barn, like for the most part we're in the air conditioning, we're just going to be sitting, like maybe it won't be so bad. Oh, let me tell you guys, I was so sad, I almost cried. When I was in Dallas, I dropped my highlighter, and I was like, I just know the product in there is cracked. And you know, like when you drop your phone, you're like, oh, I just know it's cracked. That's exactly what happened to me. So I was very, very, very sad. Actually, the only highlighter that I have was just absolutely destroyed, and I was like, no way. And it wasn't even a high drop. Like I think it was like from my knee to the floor. Y'all, I feel like my eyes are like a mile away. I think y'all have heard me say that like the hardest part about being a content creator, specifically like on 2 different platforms that require 2 different orientations, is like getting the footage for both at the same time. That is so hard for me. And I haven't done eyeliner in a long time, so you guys are really gonna have to bear with me. This is such a smooth eyeliner pen. Bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and just try to smudge it out. It doesn't really look like it's smudging.
Real garbage.
So I tell y'all what I'm gonna do, because this does not work out anything like what it was supposed to. I'm just going to define the wing a little bit more. It doesn't look like I've just like came from like a hard life or a hard party. I'm gonna try this one more time to define this, and if it doesn't work, I'm just leaving the house like this. I'm gonna leave it alone before I mess it up. Look how cracked up it is. When I tell y'all I'm so upset, because why would it do that? Not to be like that girl, but like, can we talk about how scary it is to have kids for like as a Black woman? Like that's really a big hesitation for me. It's scary having children, you know, in general. Like your feet can grow and never go back, your voice can change and never go back, and like there's so much more that your body changes. That's scary enough. Then we also have to think about doctors. That's scary, because it's not just you. Now you're also thinking about your child. Okay, y'all, I'm scared to try this because it's red. Smells like cake. It's 2:21. Clearly I did not make my time. You know what's a thought that I've actually never given thought to, because I just don't think about like my own wedding? Am I gonna get my makeup like professionally done, or would I just do it myself? I don't know. Oh, you raggedy. Oh, you raggedy. Ooh, who is she? Oh my God. So I will give y'all a full look as soon as I get my life together. I just really need to cut this video short, because I have a stop that I have to make before I get here, and I actually have no idea where I'm going. So that's really the big thing. We're gonna spray our perfume. I'll give y'all a quick look, and then we'll be out. Appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I know I always get distracted with the get ready with me's, like trying to focus and talk at the same time, and I'm always in a time crunch. I'm so sorry. I'm working to get better at that, you guys. But go ahead and like and subscribe and check out my other videos, you know, when you check out my channel. And we're so close to 100 subscribers, you guys. I looked just the other day and we have 79. So we're on the road. We're getting there. Thanks for hanging in with me. Bye.